Yes, my friend, Minister Hill, part two of my message today, talking about angels having sex with the daughters of men. God forbid. Taken from the scriptures, Genesis 6th chapter and the first and the second verse. And I had established that the men that do God's will, they are called sons of God. And angels are called sons of God. But you have to divide the two. You have to rightly divide the word of truth. And I was talking about King Nebuchadnezzar. He threw three Hebrew boys in the fiery furnace because they refused to serve him, to eat at his table, and to bow down at him. He threw them in a fiery furnace and turned up the heat. And lo and behold, he looked and he saw four. He saw four men in there. And the fourth one had the form of the Son of God. And this what throws people off right there. The word form. Angels can transform themselves into a form. Did you not know that? That we all can see with the natural eye. Now, if you go to Hebrews, the 13th chapter and the second verse, it says, "Be not forgetful to entertain a stranger, for thereby some have entertained angels unaware." You have to be careful how you treat strangers because you could be entertaining an angel unaware. Just like when the two angels went to deliver Lot and his family from the two cities of Sodom and Gomorrah, he had no idea that those men were angels. Not right away, and he offered them to come in out of the streets. But we're gonna get into that too. Oftentimes, you would hear preachers that have not eaten the whole roll, if you know what I mean. They have not studied the Bible to show themselves approved. They will preach and mislead the people. And Nebuchadnezzar, the king, he threw the three Hebrew boys in the fiery furnace, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And he looked, and behold, he saw four men loose without hurt in the furnace. And he said, the fourth one has the form of the Son of God. Well, and Jesus has come down to deliver the three Hebrew boys. No, that was not Jesus in the fiery furnace. God has sent his angels. He has sent his angel to deliver the Hebrew boys. So that's why you have to study and search the scripture. Huh? So people are being misled by that. So moving right along, no, that fourth man in the furnace was not Jesus. But in verse 28, if you read on down, the king himself said, "Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel." There it is right there. Not Jesus. He sent his angel, a ministering angel, to deliver the Hebrew boys. Huh? And he delivered his servants that trusted in him. Did you not know that God has a divine order? In his lineup, his son was not to be manifested before and after coming through his mother Mary. He was not to be seen in a fiery furnace, in a tabernacle, or in the street. No, Jesus was not to be seen then. Not until and after the prophecy in Isaiah 9 and 6. For unto us a child is born, unto us a son is given, and his name shall be. Let me hear you say shall be. His name shall be called Wonderful, and counselor. Notice a shall be, that which has not come to pass. So that was not Jesus in the fiery furnace. No, it was not. He was not called to be the fourth man in the fiery furnace. So the next time your pastor goes to hooping and hollering about Jesus being the fourth man in the furnace, tell him to read Daniel 3 and 28. Can I move on? So now back to my lesson. Angels having sex with daughters of men. So in Genesis 6 and 2, here the sons of God are referred to as men like a king, Pulaski, Mr. Schumacher, a robber, huh? These are the sons of God that have sexual appetite for women, the daughters of men, such as Hagar, Lynn Shemaine, Elizabeth, Beyonce. You follow me? Your husband wants to have sex with Halle Berry, not a holy angel. A holy angel does not have that appetite, but your husband have an appetite to have sex with Halle Berry. Can I move on? Angels do not have a natural body with sperm, even though they can be transformed into a man with an immortal body, walking in the supernatural, and that without a penis, my Lord, and without a sexual desire. By the way, there are no female angels. This is why the only angels are called the sons of God. Angels were seen of Abraham to tell him he would have a son in his old age. See, angels can transform themselves into men, but they do not have a sexual appetite because they're called sons of men, sons of God. No. Jacob wrestled with a man all night long. He wrestled with a manifested angel all night long. Angels walk as men to deliver Lot and his family out of the land of Sodom and Gomorrah. When Lot saw the two men, or the two angels, he invited them inside to feast and to come in out of the streets. And listen to this. And the homosexuals desire to have sex with these two holy angels, the young and old homosexuals. But the angels, they did not have that same desire. The homosexuals was so desperate to break into Lot's home to get to the two angels until when the angels smacked the sissies with blindness, they were still trying to get inside the house blind to have sex with these two manifested angels. Now, if you want to read that, you can read that in the book of Genesis, the 18th chapter, the 2nd verse, down to the 10th verse. Now, back to Genesis 6 and 4. There were giants in the earth in those days. And after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men. See, this is where men are thrown off right here, because the sons of God went into the daughters of men. They thinking that the offspring was cursed by producing giants. No, that's not why. He was talking about the man that will sleep with his best friend. Wait a minute. Where am I? I'm moving too fast. Okay. Now, get it right here. Now, getting ready to go to part 3.